guys, my name is Maddie, welcome to another video. And looking at me, what vibe do I give? I got iced coffee, got a nice little sweater on, got jeans, hair's up. What vibe do I give? Yeah, I give autumn or fall, right? Today I'm going to be talking about my autumn and winter TBR because I don't do like monthly TBRs anymore because I never stick to them. But I'm going to do like a seasonal TBR for the books that I want to get to by the end of like February. So we have a long time. I wanted to kind of dress like autumn because that is my favorite season, and so we're gonna manifest autumn or fall. Should I call it fall? Should I be American? Yeah, let's talk about the fall TBR. No, I'm gonna call it autumn because I need to be British, okay? I got my iced coffee. I'm gonna be in such an iced coffee mood this autumn. Honestly, I tell you now, it's when the iced coffee comes out. It's also my favorite season of rain, season of just not too hot weathers, not too cold weathers, season of my like favorite style, and just a season of fantasy, even though I read it all year round. So I'm super excited for autumn. Honestly, it's my favorite, and I'm going to include winter in this TBR because there's a lot of books here. Don't know if I'm going to get to all of them in just the autumn. We got a lot of books I'm looking at on stacks that we've got to talk about, so yeah. If you guys are excited, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and let me know if you guys have any books on your TBRs because I want to know what you guys are going to be reading. Okay, so first I want to talk rereads. I want to do 2 sets of rereads this autumn and winter. First, I'm going to be reading the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy by Kerry Maniscalco. I've only read these 2 books. I haven't read the 3rd one, but I don't remember anything that happens in these books, especially this one. I don't remember anything. I remember some little things from this book. And I remember like one scene from I don't know what book. I remember like a little bit like the start of this book. I genuinely don't remember anything else. So I do think I need to reread these books because I have the 3rd one, but I haven't read it because I don't know, I tried and I just didn't want to read it at the time. And it's been so long that I do not remember what happens in these books. So I want to reread them and then read this book so that I can knock this trilogy off my TBR because it's been here for too long. It was like last year that I read these and I just don't remember anything. So I'm going to reread these and then read this and knock this off my TBR. And the other reread that I want to do is the Actal series because it has been over a year since I read these. And honestly, I just need a refresher on these books because obviously Actal 6 is going to be coming out probably at some point next year and I want to be ready for it. I want to reread these, theorize, just have a lot of fun reading these, and probably tab better because I have tabs in these books, but the way that I've annotated them, I used pencil. So I want to go back with highlighters and pens and actually annotate them properly, and I just want to go back in this world. It's been so long and I just want to reread them. So this is the 2nd reread I'm going to be doing. I also didn't finish annotating A Court of Silver Flames, so I do need to do that, but I'll just do that on my reread. So yeah. But yeah, I just want to nicely annotate these books. I want to go back in this world, want to theorize, want to, you know, just get back in the Actal world so that I'm ready for Actal 6. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so now I'm going to talk thrillers and like mysteries. I want to read Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I just want to read some thrillers. This kind of just represents thrillers in general. I remember I got like, how far did I get into this book? I got like 60 pages in and I didn't continue it for whatever reason. I don't remember what happened in this book, so I want to start it from scratch and read it and just have a thriller vibe. This is mainly for like Halloween era. I'm probably going to read a bunch of thrillers. Yeah, this book just represents thrillers in general. But yeah, I just want to read thrillers in general, and this one's the one that I chose to represent it. And if you haven't guessed already, I want to finish the Good Girls Guide to Murder trilogy by Holly Jackson. I read the 1st one and I haven't gone back to these, but I want to finish these by, you know, just February time because I just want to finish these. I obviously read the 1st book, but I haven't read these 2 yet, and I feel like these would be really good for just crime and stuff like that. So that's what I want to do. Plus the 1st one was so good. I feel like these are just going to get better. I feel like especially this one is going to be right up my street and I'm going to love this book. So yeah, I'm excited. Problem is I keep getting spoilers for these books, so I'm kind of just trying to forget the spoilers before I read the books. Don't know how long that'll take, but yeah. And then finally on the crime side, I want to read The Reappearance of Rachel Price just because it's a Holly Jackson book, and this will be the other book off her like backlist that I need to read. Because I've read 5 Survive, that means I only have this book and the Good Girls Guide to Murder trilogy to read, and then I'm done with Holly Jackson until she releases more. But also because I've heard this book is really good, and the last like standalone book of hers that I read, which is obviously 5 Survive, was really good. I really enjoyed that book and I was just addicted to that book. So I feel like this is also going to be really good as a standalone. So yeah, I'm excited. I want to read this as well. Okay, so now we're talking fantasies. There are a lot of fantasies I'll probably get to, but these are the ones that I like want to read desperately currently, so these are going on the TBR, but I may read some of the other ones at some point. So first we've got One Dark Window by Rachel Gillick. I've seen so many good things about this book and I got this very recently and I just want to read this, to be honest. I've heard that this duology is amazing and I'm just super excited to get into this. I just really want to read it. It sounds good. I've heard that it's really good and I just want to read it, so this is going on the TBR. And then next we've got Powerful and Reckless by Lauren Roberts. I am in the middle of both of these. I've just put these down for a while, but I want to finish them and then get this done. So I think these will probably be done in the near future because I want to get them finished. Maybe even before technically autumn starts. Maybe I'll finish them this month, but I don't know. This is what's going on right now. But I want to finish this book, so I was annotating this. I also want to cry at this book, so I just want to read this book. And then we got Reckless. Obviously I need to finish this before the next book in the trilogy. I did get spoiled for the ending of this book though, so I'm separating myself from the book because I'm going to get really annoyed if I think about it for too long. So yeah. Then next I want to read Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I read Dance of Thieves like a month ago, around maybe 2, and I really enjoyed that book, and this is the second one and the last one in the duology. I just want to read this to finish the duology and I've just heard amazing things about it, so I just want to read this. And then next, I don't know why I've just had the urge to read this, but it is This Woven Kingdom by Tara Murphy. Obviously she wrote Shadow Me. Shadow Me is amazing and everyone loves Shadow Me, including me. This is apparently really good and people love this as well. Stephanie Garber even loved it on the back and she's my queen. Anything Stephanie loves, I'll love, so I'm really excited to read this. A lot of these are series, like the start of series, so I'm going to be very busy reading all of these, but it is okay. And then next, I really want to read Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I want to read this in the near future because I have heard this book makes people sob their hearts out. And this is also a standalone, so it'll be very good for me when I'm reading all these series. I've just heard this is really emotional and I think it will be emotional because guess what? I got spoiled again. So I know what happens at the end of this book or just in this book. If I didn't know, it would have been so much more impactful when I read it, but I do. So maybe I'll wait till I forget about it, which I don't know if that'll ever happen, but maybe I'll get lucky and I will forget about it. Otherwise, I'll just read it and it'll probably be bittersweet, like giving if you read Assassin's Blade in the middle of Throne of Glass vibes, which I read at the start, so I wouldn't know what that feels like, but yeah, it's kind of probably going to make everything else bittersweet and sad. I actually think it might be good that I know. Not good, but like it'll be fine. Like, I don't know. This is me trying to convince myself to not cry over the fact that I got spoiled because I hate spoilers. And then next we got Lightlark by Alex Meyer. Next we got Lightlark by Alex Astor. I've heard literally everyone talking about this book in this series and apparently this ends really like crazy and Nightbane also ends crazy. I don't know. I just heard people crying over these books or like in shock of these books, so I want to read them. I want to get on the train, you know. Guys, I just Maddie here. You'll never guess what happened since filming this video. I got spoiled, so I know a very big spoiler for Lightlark. Can you tell I'm not happy? It is so huge, and if you know me at all, this like trope or whatever literally breaks my heart, and I literally would sob if I didn't know that it was happening, and I know for a fact I would literally cry my heart out because of experience. I'm not even joking. I hate that I've been spoiled so much. But again, I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know what book is going to happen in. So I guess it's okay, but I still hate it. And so I might wait until I forget about it. So I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon though. But the good thing about this is it's probably going to make me read the book. So, because I won't lie, Lilac wasn't that high up on my radar to read, but the spoiler is probably going to put it up there. So, a win is a win, I suppose. But still, I literally am so sad that I got spoiled. But yeah, I'm literally so sad that I got spoiled. Like, why do spoilers love me so much? I'm sick of it. Can they just, like, leave me alone? But yeah, that is what I wanted to say. I've had this as Hunger Games vibes, and that means it'll probably be entertaining. And I'll probably like it. I've again never seen or read Hunger Games, but I like Hunger Games vibes. So, I mean, it does sound really good, and I am really interested to see what this series is like. But yeah, I also like the hardbacks of these. Like, they're little, like they're normal book size or pretty much normal book size. Like, pretty much they're not like big gigantic hardbacks. And I just love hardbacks. Unpopular opinion, I love a good hardback book. The paperbacks, they always break the spine whenever I try and read them. If you live in the UK, the books are bricks and you'd know my pain. But with hardbacks, you don't break the spines. They look as pristine as ever after reading them, and I love an annotated hardback. It looks so good with like tabs. Unpopular opinion, I just love hardbacks, so this makes me excited. Next we got The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. I have just heard everyone raving about this book. Apparently this trilogy always ends really crazy at the end, and I feel like it'll just be fun to read. I'm pretty sure this is also again Hunger Games. Yeah, again Hunger Games. Very common theme here. But I've heard literally everyone raving about this book. I've heard Sarah Caroli loves this trilogy. I've just heard everyone raving about like the endings of these books. So I want to know what the hype's about. Okay, and then finally I'm going to try so unbelievably hard to get into Divine Rivals. I've tried this book so many times. I don't know what it is, I just cannot get into this book. I got 100 pages in the first time, then gave up, and then I got like, I don't know how far I got in actually. I was reading it on my Kindle, probably like a few chapters in on my Kindle. Again, could not do it. I don't know what it is about this book. I want to love this book so bad because everyone loves this book, and I feel like it's right up my street. It's such a beautiful like premise of a story, but I don't know what it is. I just cannot get into this book. Like, I think I need to wait till I'm like absolutely raving about this book and I'm really excited for this book for me to get into it, but I just don't know what it is. I've tried this so many times, it just does not want to work. I think I'm gonna have to wait till I'm like really hyped about this book, like I was with the Poppy War, because I got into that so easily because I was so hyped. Like I was with Crescent City, I was so hyped, I got through it. Once I had Broken Heart, even though that's not difficult, I was really hyped, really got through it. I think I'm just gonna have to wait till I feel like that about this book, which needs you guys to hype me up. So if you guys have read this and you love it, hype me up please, because I want to get into this book. It's not even that like the world building's tricky. There's like no world building or not much involved. It's just not interesting to me. I don't know what it is. It's such a beautiful story and I love the premise so much, and it like sounds like it'd be really good and like right up my street, but the actual act of reading this book feels like a chore, and I don't know why. Like, I love the magic of this book. I even underlined some stuff when I first read it. Like, I have some quotes and stuff that I've underlined and I've like annotated. Like, look, I've annotated some stuff in this book, but again, I just can't get into it and I don't know why. I will find a way to read this book. I will get through it. I will probably annotate this book. I will find a way, but I just need you guys to hype me up for that. These are not all the books or the only books that I'm going to be reading in the autumn and winter, but this is kind of a rough TBR of the kind of books I want to get to and get through, I guess. But these are the kind of books that I want to like read and get to. Guys, that really hurts. I cannot hold this. Obviously there are no like actual just romances in here, so I will probably get to a few when like needing a palette cleanser or something. But this is the kind of vibe I'm going for. I'll probably still read like a lighthearted romance here and there, but this is just the kind of goal we're going for. But yeah. Okay, we've put these in little stacks. We're good now. But yeah, that's kind of just the books that I want to get to in autumn and winter, and just my kind of TBR. I will obviously let you know at the end of fall and winter. What the hell did I just say? I'll obviously let you guys know at the end of autumn and winter what books I got to, what I thought of them, and you'll probably just see it along the way if you guys stay tuned and watch the books that I read. So if you guys do want to see what books I read and what I get up to, don't forget to subscribe and check in for videos, or just turn the notifications on. I think that should help you. If you guys are curious about what I get to, you'll probably see my thoughts on these books as we go, and yeah, it will just be, I don't know, you guys can just stay tuned and watch me read these books. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this was just a nice little sit down, us talking about books and setting myself a goal. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys hopefully in another video. Bye guys, love you.